Alright, now that I'm back in the game, so it looks like we're still waiting on one player from Team Equality to finish getting in here. We can start this matchup again. This is a best out of 3 map series. The first map did go to Team Equality, and that map was dual site. That was their pick, however. This one is Team Dynasty's pick, so we will see what they can do on their map choice of India right now. And they will be starting off on defense. Team Dynasty will, and we'll see exactly how they decide to play this one out. Again, they have the scope of Explo with that FRF2, and the possibility of X-Elk going along with an SMG setup. So we'll see how they decide to play that out. Looks like we finally have our 5 players for both teams ready to go. The game is going to get actually switched over again. The teams are going to get switched over. And it looks like Team Dynasty will be on offense first, as Team Equality has chosen to start their defensive side off for this second map. Again, they did win that first map, so the Team Dynasty will have the disadvantage going against them, needing to win the next 2 maps in order to move on to face DEF CON in the loser bracket finals. We will try to get this underway as soon as we can. Sorry again for all the delays, as the countdown is starting up now. Off the bat here, Team Dynasty now being on offense again, as we said, running through that lineup just really quickly. We have 58 Hertz, Explo with the Sniper, Elk, Scooby-Doo, and Vague Sucks. And then again on Team Equality, now on defense, they will be playing with Stabilized, Will Smith, Inhale, Money with the Scope, and then No Morals finishing out that lineup. Here on India, this is the second map, first half, no score yet. It looks like the Team Dynasty is going to try to work their way around to 2. They dropped the bomb down below them. They only have Stabilized to worry about inside of 2 if they choose to go that route. Here comes a smoke off the bat, trying to block out this entrance. Some nade action over onto the side steps rather, excuse me, of the 2 side stairs. And it looks like they're going to try to get their way into the Oasis here and try to work their way around into 2. There are still 3 defensive players playing inside of 1. Money and Stabilized are the only players inside of 2 right now, as it looks like the rush is going to come that way, as Scooby-Doo is now pushing his way into the Oasis, into the window now, trying to get some nade action going on into there, as Stabilized is catching the wrong side of a lot of gunfire from the window, down to about 1 HP or so right now. And it looks like this push is finally going to get underway here for Team Dynasty, but Will Smith has come to back up, and No Morals now coming to the middle, trying to work his way in. Explode with a good shot while he's in the side. Stabilized kind of left him hanging in there, and Scooby-Doo finally finishing him off from the window, which he started earlier. Defense is a good spot right now to get the rotate all the way around. Money doing some good work over there inside of 2. It left a one-on-one situation between Inhale and Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo had left the bomb, and he's going to get the wrong side of the gunfire here from Inhale, who had the first shots but cannot quite finish him off, as Scooby-Doo's M4 prevails, as he had 3 kills that round, late into that round, doing some work inside and around the site. We'll get the Team Dynasty their first round of this second map, which is on India, of course. And it looks like Team Dynasty is going to work their way around the one side in middle right now, but Inhale and Will Smith have pushed up very far, and actually after meeting the wrong side of a nade, Inhale is going to move all the way back towards the one side stairs, into the pillar room stairs, but they're actually now having the pick. They're going to push up a little bit further. Will Smith with another kill right there with his SG, which we don't see too much of. In that gunplay right there has been doing really well for him. Explo got a wrong side of a bullet right there from that SG, and he got a little bit of health taken out from him as well. But some good pushed up defensive action right there from Team Equality leaves Team Dynasty on the short side of a 5-on-3 disadvantage, as Scooby-Doo right now looks like they're still trying to go for inside of 1 right now. Scooby-Doo is right on top of the ladder area, trying to get into the vent, as Explo and Vague Sucks actually are moved up pretty quickly, and they're now inside of the site. Inhale getting a pick on Scooby-Doo, and No Morals trading around with Vague Sucks, leaving it just to Explo now with a 4-on-1 situation. He does not have the bomb, and is trying to make a pick through the smoke right now. He actually misses one right there on No Morals, who jumped his way through the vent. And he's going to try to get a pick here, and Hale misses that shot as well. Expo just not finding that aim with that FR through the smoke will leave him short-sided there with now a 1-1 tie. Again, this is the first half of this map, second map of a best-of-3 series. Team Equality up in that lead in maps, and Team Dynasty doing some pretty shoddy work right now on offense. Expo has not been able to find the handle on his scope, it seems like, all match, as he has been on the short side of a lot of really close shots, which could have maybe pulled off a few more extra rounds, or at least a few more extra team advantage in numbers a few different times. Looks like right now they're looking, Stabilize has a nade cocked back and ready to throw it into the hallways at 2 if he hears any sound, or if he hears anything from Money, who's scoping right next to him, trying to just peek that corner as he's dancing back and forth. I'm not sure how much I like the fact that he's dancing. He could just be sitting there trying to get a pick right there off the bat. Stabilize hearing the gunfire will throw a nade and will hit most of Explo for his HP, and he's going to be low right now. And looks like the defense is going to have a pretty big advantage right now, as Team Dynasty is just not committing to a bomb site. They have a lot of smoke going out, and they're trying to play the smoke play almost a little bit too much from where they should be. They really just need to get into a bomb site and try to hold their positions there. They're not doing a very fantastic job of that so far, and the defense is going to be left in a good position here, as No Morals right now about to face something up in the middle between Vague Sucks and X-Elk, and he's going to get 1 kill on Vague Sucks. Elk will finally kill him. Money with the last shot there on Explo. Bomb is now going towards 2, left with a 3-on-3 situation as Elk gets another pick on Hale, but Money's still working inside of 2, will get Scooby-Doo, and it looks like it's going to be left at 58 Hertz to get this bomb and make something happen. Elk is kind of trapped himself over in the middle. He's working his way up, and 58 Hertz getting the side swipe there from Money, and Stabilized finally finishing off Elk, who is labeling himself a little bit too long around the middle, and that will finish out that round, giving it a 2-1 advantage now in favor of Team Equality. Definitely not a spot that Team Dynasty wants to be in, already being down a map. They would love to have some extra advantage as far as rounds go, and a quick push here from Team Dynasty, shut down immediately by X-Elk and Money as they get, or Stabilized and Money rather, as they get the double kills. And finally a fair trade going on, as 2 is left completely open, so that aggressive defensive push not quite as efficient as it was before on the one side, and Hale and Will Smith will be the last ones left, as the bomb is already going down inside of 2 for Team Dynasty. Bomb has been planted now inside of 2. It looks like both Hale and Will Smith are going to pull the same route here, as they're going to come from the backside. Vague picking up the TPG will get the first shot there, and Hale. Will Smith finally trading some action there, getting some shots on Vague Sucks, who lost his helmet in that gunfight. He will miss the shot there, and Will Smith actually gets clipped by a TPG shot. He's at 1 HP, barely even a sliver. You can pretty much sneeze on him. Vague Sucks knows that, pulls out the Beretta, and will finally finish him off, evening this now at 2-2. So a similar pace here as there was in the map on Dual Site, as there was some really even trading going back and forth with this same setup, and looking forward to someone trying to pull out something where they can maybe take a big, like a stranglehold of this map. No one has seemed to really taken full advantage of the potential they have in front of them, and maybe because of missed shots or missed opportunities, but whatever it may be, there's just been an even trade back and forth all match between both matches. Money gets 1 shot, 2 kills right there over the middle on Elk and Explo. It's going to leave this team completely short-sided, trying to do as much work as they can, as Fake Sucks gets a really quick rotating Stabilized, who got way too aggressive too fast, a little bit of non-discipline right there, sitting in their spots. And it looks like it's going to be a push into 2 here. 4-on-3 of the numbers advantage in favor of Team Equality, and it looks like they're going to make their way to defend 2 as much as they can. But there's a lot of nade action, a lot of shots coming through for Team Dynasty. Not much they can do. Here come the smokes finally, as they try to push their way into this bomb site. And it looks like there's going to be some good nade action going off. And Hale getting the short side of Vague Sucks right there on his para from the window will finally take him out, evening this back up to a 3-on-3. So some not smart play now from Team Equality has left them from being at a 5-on-3 advantage to a simple 3-on-3 advantage, as Vague Sucks decides to pick a long gunfight with No Morals and doesn't do very well there, as he loses more than half of his HP in the middle of the fight. And so just some risky situations going through. Money gets a good shot right there, and Scooby-Doo, it looked like. And yeah, he's low health here, maybe about 10 HP. A nice headshot there from Big Sucks, though, on Will Smith, as it looks like the rotate's going to go back over to one. Money is already in there, though, and he is looking at that window, or that vent window, and gets Scooby-Doo, who is trying to get through there quickly, who drops the bomb, actually, on the other side of that vent. So now they're in a situation, Team Dynasty, where they need to get back into bomb site 1, being down the bomb. I don't think Money saw him drop the bomb, however, and as he backed right back over the 2 side, as he's looking to go into 2, it kind of looks like, as he's pacing around the middle. Vague Sucks right there is trying to get some gunfire on Money as he picked up an SG, it looks like, and No Morals and Money are in a good spot here, but they don't really know it, just because they don't know the bomb is down quite yet. And Money guarding 2, No Morals sitting around the spawn is going to have a 2-way gunfight right now between Vague Sucks and 58 Hertz. 58 Hertz winning that gunfight, and now Money's going to have to make his way all the way back around. He doesn't know still that the bomb is down inside of 1, and he needs to get in there to get that bomb. Vague Sucks sprinting desperately for that bomb, is going to try to get it down inside of 1. 58 Hertz, about less than half HP, is going to try to get the shots on Money here on the corner, and here he comes, Money killing Vague Sucks, and then finishing off 58 Hertz. A little bit of a backwards gunfight right there, as he gets a stray bolt to hit Vague, who was planting the bomb, and then Money again coming through, and then finishing off 58 Hertz, who was sitting right on the other side of the wall for him. And it looks like No Morals is going to make they're going to be making a substitution here for CB after the round. I mean, I'm sure why exactly, but Money right now is sitting at 10-2, going huge that last round. I think getting a 4 kill finally on the end of the round, but doing some really 4 kill, because he had the 2 kill with 1 shot there in the beginning of the round, and then finishing off that last clutch situation right there. Some incredible action there from Money, quietly getting that 4 kill, and it looks like Team Dynasty realizing that they're in quite a spot here. They're already down a round. They need to be playing some better gaming right now, as Explo just not finding a handle with the scope, being on the short side of Money's TPG, who is now on a 5-kill rampage at least, as Stabilized again taking off another fight with Vague Sucks, and he'll win that one, leaving it finally after Scooby-Doo taking out No Morals, a 4-on-3 situation in favor of Team Equality, who is playing a lot stronger right now than they were earlier in the match, as Inhale finally gets a pick on XL after getting taken out right there by Scooby-Doo. With now a 3-on-2 situation after that even trade, and it looks like 58 Hertz with the bomb is going to make his way over towards 1. He's in the pillar room right now, and Scooby-Doo is sitting over the middle trying to get some support in there on bomb site 1 from the vent. Not exactly sure how well he's going to be able to do that, as bombs and grenades are going off all around him, it seems like. Will Smith by himself inside of 1. He is mostly looking vent right now. Pretty positive that no one's going to be coming through that doorway, as he does check it right now, actually at a really good time, because 58 Hertz is going to come through, throws a nade in, and it looks like Scooby-Doo is not going to do much assisting as far as getting into this bomb site. He is now coming to the vent, but I mean, 58 Hertz going to have to do some work to get through here, as Stabilized is looking at that vent, is kind of creeping his way up towards it. He's going to see Scooby-Doo here in a second. He does see him, gets the only 1 shot that he needs on him, that strong pair, and then we'll finish out a double kill against 58 Hertz, who had a slow push into that bomb site, now being up 4-2, a 2-round advantage right now for Team Equality, as Stabilized makes his presence felt with a 6-3 score, and Money raising his standards up to 11-2, and it looks like Will Smith will be the one being subbed out for, as CB is now the new player jumping in. He definitely is one of the starters. Looks like they're keeping No Morals, who didn't play earlier against DEF CON, and we'll see exactly how he decides to play with this new player now coming in here. Off the bat, though, CB is going to take up a spot in 1. No Morals still playing that spot over the middle around the spawn. Stabilized and Money are going to be holding off 2, but the focus for the offense seems to be coming up the middle right now, as the whole team has been pushed, is pushing right up the middle right now, and there's meeting no confrontation whatsoever, because No Morals sitting in the spawn, very content, kind of against the corners, doesn't see much gunfire. He hears gunfire, and he's going to load his team that there is at least 4 players there, as he gets taken out by Big Sucks. Money with a good shot again on Explo, who cannot seem to find the handle on that FRF2, dropping that bomb, and now there's a lot of good flanking action coming in here from CB. Oh, that nice double kill from behind, and it's going to give him a 2 kill right off the bat, and it's going to be now 5-2 favor of Team Equality, who seem to be taking that stranglehold, which we talked about earlier on this map, and it's definitely going to get them in a spot to definitely take it at a very strong point, as it looks like the offense now of Team Dynasty is going to move their way around quickly around the 2. Explo finally taken the decision to get rid of that FRF2, which he's had 0 amounts of luck with. He is sitting in the bottom with a very, very poor 1-7, and Elk instead, it looks like he's going to get a SMG up. He's only at 2-7. They're looking to change up their strategy as much as they can, which I totally agree with, but his defense has so much of a stranglehold right now, especially with the guns of Stabilize and Money hanging out. Stabilize actually catches the wrong side of Vig Sucks and Para, finally getting a headshot. It might have been a lot of one at that, but does end up taking him down. CB meeting the wrong side of some gunfire on the other side of 2 stairs is going to get his way pushed back. Money, though, doing really well at that TPG from inside of 2 across the smokes, getting a nice shot there on Vig Sucks. It's a 4-on-4 situation, and CB trying to pull a little bit of a flank there, not going to be to his benefit. And Hale now going to come around to help out, but he's going to get trapped in his own little battle, as Elk actually completely misses him on the way out and lets 58 Hertz get taken out. Explo again not liking Money, as Money takes him out once more with that TPG, and it looks like it's going to be Money versus Elk heads up here in this bomb plant. Bomb plant is going down at 1. I think Money's on the same page with it, as he picks up a Para and is running his way towards there. Looks like he's almost trying to hear something inside the site. He's not going to be able to hear anything, though, as Elk is pacing his way very, very carefully between these 2 pillars, watching every direction, and I think Money's actually going to get in this site pretty easily. He's got 1 HP now, Elk, after getting lit up by Money's Para, and here he comes around the corner to finish him off, giving the full win on this first half to Team Equality, now up 6-2, in dominating fashion. They are doing wonderful, wonderful things on this map in India, especially there being on defense. They're going to switch over to offense. They only need 3 rounds to win out this map. It does look like Inhale has gone ahead and called the strategy for the SMG push. No Morals was really, really late, though, coming around with his SMG, leaving Stabilized out to dry. It was a fair trade eventually, as CB finally picked off Elk. It looks like this quick play is going to happen here from Team Equality, trying to move their way into 2. Expo does pick up that sniper rifle again. He's got that FR, and he's looking at this front door in a pretty poor spot, actually, I might say. He's picked right by the barrels. He's going to try to hit some shots, but he misses the first one. Is now going to be on the short side of No Morals. MP7, a quick victory there for him, as they take over bomb site 2 relatively easily, as Expo has just been very poor with that FR all day. Or not all day, but at least all game for this team, as No Morals getting himself caught out a little too far, gets some good shots on Fake Sucks, and actually Scooby-Doo now on the flank to take out Money, who's been so big for this team. And now a 2-on-3 situation, now 2-on-2 is CB, it's a nice kill there. They're left with about half his HP. A 2-on-2 situation, 58 Hertz is going to come right into this bomb site, and Hale will take out Scooby-Doo. A 2-on-1 situation, and Hale turns around and finishes off 58 Hertz, giving them the first round of 3 that they need. Holy smokes, this has been crazy amounts of action going on from Inhale and CB right there in that bomb site. A lot of good assisting shots in on there. No Morals did get that one SMG kill off the beginning there, but some good play overall with a really easy take of that bomb site. And here's come the SMG crew bolstering in on Explo, and Explo actually finally make a shot and make a second shot again on both SMG characters, as it looks like the push has gone finally all the way into 2 for the defense, and they realize, oh snap, nobody's here. CB is putting down the bomb. He will get the bomb down after getting taken out, though, after 58 Hertz. Money will be on the short side of that Para as well, and so a pretty shoddy round there from Team Equality. They met the bad side of Explo, who finally came around with that FRF2, getting himself 2 kills there, which was huge. Otherwise, that would have been a really, really bad spot for Team Dynasty if they would have lost bomb site 2 again. Like they're electing to not do much of an SMG push, as No Morals is the only one with the SMG. Lots of nades coming over the middle and over towards the 1 side, as it looks like the focus is going to be over at 1. CB is going to meet up right now with No Morals and Stabilized, who is hanging up on top of the 1 side stairs from Pillar Room. Money gets a good crossing shot there on Elk, and will lead them in an advantage here. Explo by himself in 2 with that FR will be interesting. Morals had to go all the way back to get the bomb, which was left in base, actually. So that'll slow down a possible push as the defense can resituate themselves and try to get themselves in a better spot here to defend against being down 1 man, as nades are now boltering in here from the one side pillar stairs, and looks like Scooby-Doo is going to be left with 58 Hertz to try to fend off this rush, but they're in bad spots to do it, as one's in the bomb site and the other one's behind the walls. Vague Sucks ends up coming in and getting nice assisting shots and getting the kill and stabilize, but CB doing a lot of work from inside the site with some help from Inhale up top. Inhale finally getting a kill on Vague Sucks where no one was watching the vent. Explo is left by himself from the spawn. He's going to have to make his way into this bomb site, and little to his, the bomb was actually planted in 2. He 100% thinks it's planted in 1, so good play there from No Morals, waiting for all that action to go down and then coming across and getting inside of 2. Expo getting the shot there, and Inhale, he still doesn't realize the bomb isn't in here. He's searching for someone else to shoot, but realizing, oh snap, the bomb is not here. He's going to have to run all the way back over into 2, where Money is already stationed up with TB. Oh my goodness, that is not the most satisfactory play from him right there, as he didn't even realize, and maybe that's a fault of his team too. He doesn't even know that the bomb wasn't planted in 1. So that slow play there from Explo, not realizing that that bomb had been planted there, leaving him on the short side, and here's just more rushing coming on from Team Equality. They're leaving no room for error right now as they've completely pushed in, getting the final shots here in Explo, as he does end up taking out Stabilize. 58 Hertz trying to clean it up a little bit, and he does get some cleanup shots, taking out 2, but Inhale will finally stop that where it lies, and actually some good play there. Explo got a good shot before he went down, he got a pick there, and then 58 Hertz coming in getting a double kill, now leaving Inhale defend for himself right now against Scooby-Doo and Vague Sucks. Bomb is down inside of 2, and Inhale's going to have a lot of work to do as he comes across, gets a nice jumping shot on Scooby-Doo, left in a one-on-one situation, gets the first shots over at Vague Sucks, but he's lit and has to resort to the pistol. Oh no, and Vague Sucks will finally take him down after not losing much HP really at all. Actually, none HP. I could have sworn Inhale got some shots off on him. Must not have been the case. But yeah, there was a good round right there for Team Equality. Getting into that bomb site is just unfortunate for them. Team Dynasty decided to get some last picks before they finally fell. The big pick there from Expo and the double kill from 58 Hertz definitely resulted in Team Dynasty being able to come back and hold that off. As right now, just really poor aggressive play on defense from Team Dynasty. Stabilize getting a double kill, or No Morals getting a double kill, and Stabilize finishing off a third one right there on XL. And this bad play overall. Expo left to fend for himself. He does get a pistol and a sniper shot right there, as he's 8-3 now, coming back all the way here. Bomb is down, 3-on-1 situation. Expo's left to fend for himself. He has no idea where anybody is. Misses the shots there on Stabilize, and he will finish him off, finishing it completely, giving Team Equality the loser bracket semifinals W. And it's been absolutely epic for Team Equality to come back and absolutely play strongly on India here, as they have. That again, it will be the best out of 3. They won 2 maps there on both Dual Site and India, and they will come to face DEFCON, who they played really well against early on, and then ended up losing to in the 3rd map. It went to 3. No, I'm just kidding. That was a different match. They played really strongly in the semifinals against DEFCON, getting beaten out towards the finals. They will meet them again here in the loser bracket finals on the way to see who goes and meets Egomaniac A, who is hanging out right now, already in the grand finals, being our winner bracket champions. So we will see exactly how this next game plays out between Equality and DEFCON Part 2, we'll say. Until that match is brought out to you, again, I'm Alan Tilton of Frio. We will bring that to you guys as soon as we possibly can. Please stay tuned. We will try to get that going here within the next 5 minutes or so.